The first question is from Maya King from the UK. How should we pray? In the hope for lasting peace on earth, is it acceptable to pray for the end of wars and the dissolving of hatred in the hearts of our perceived enemies, so that their divinity within can shine? Or should I limit my prayer to not my will, but let thy will be done?
How should we pray? What should we pray for? What we should not really do, and you can do it, but you should not really do, is bargain with the Lord. That is mass religion, by the way. Most of religion, it's very understandable. In life, there are so many struggles, so many insecurities and unhappinesses. And so people need a psychological support. And from ancient times, people have found this in spirituality. That's all right. But Sri Ramakrishna says, when you're face to face with a king, an emperor, would you ask for cabbages and potatoes and pumpkins? No. So instead of asking for money or any worldly gain, ask for devotion, for love of God, for surrender to God, for knowledge, for dispassion for the world, for higher spiritual virtues. So that's what we should ask for. Should we pray? How should we pray? One of Sri Ramakrishna's disciples, if I'm not wrong, it was Akhandanandaji, he says, Sri Ramakrishna would teach his disciples how to pray. And he said he would pray to God like a child, a little child prays, appeals to its mother. And he would demonstrate. He would sit down and throw his arms out like a little baby crying for his mother and would cry out, "Oh mother, oh mother, give me pure love for thee. Do not delude me with thy world-bewitching Maya." These are the exact words he would use. Give me devotion, give me knowledge. And he would throw his arms out and cry like a child and actually weep. Tears would stream down his cheeks. Swami Akhandananda, if I'm not wrong, one of the direct disciples, records that even his chest became wet with his tears. And he was teaching. He was teaching the disciples, how do you pray? You pray with this longing heart, not with too many words. Not if the words do not come, adopt a formal prayer. If the words come, then whatever words are coming from one's heart, one can pray. Now suppose one is in a crisis in the world, whether it is a money crisis or a relationship crisis, or often someone beloved who is in trouble, and one desperately prays to the Lord for help. One can do that. One can do that, especially if it is for somebody else. But at the end of it, always acknowledge, thy will be done. Always acknowledge, because after all, his, her will be done. After all, whose will is being done here? Not ours. So it's good. Just be honest. Whatever comes from within, pour it out to the Lord and acknowledge. It's your will, and whatever happens, I will accept it as your will, no matter how difficult it is. So, can I pray for the end to wars? Can I pray for hatred to be resolved? Certainly, why not? Certainly. Better than selfish prayers for one's own worldly advantage, much better is the prayer for the welfare of all beings. Before we start our spiritual practices, pray to the Lord for peace, for all beings, happiness for everybody. Even your annoying roommate or your annoying boss or whoever it is, for their well-being, for their peace of mind. And then acknowledge that and pray for spiritual qualities, for spiritual progress, for devotion, bhakti, for knowledge, jnana, for the vision of the Lord, if you dare. He would pray, Sri Ramakrishna, "Oh Ma, oh Mother, show yourself to me. You have shown yourself to Ram Prasad and others. Will I not be able to see you?" And in the end, always acknowledging, your will, not mine. Thou, not me, not me. In Bengali, he would say, "Tuhu, naham, not me, not me."